Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Poolcast Singles League. This is Jakob Tungelund against Crawford, Open A. It's 14 frames. Jakob won the lag and is about to break. And we are all go. I'm once again delighted to be joined by Kyle Isaac, our comms regular.
Feels that way. Does feel that way. Good evening, all.
Can everyone just confirm that the audio is okay, please? It's too quiet, too loud.
Music in the background.
There is music on in the background, so I just want to make sure that you can hear it. So,
Straight into it.
Jakob, yellows. Got a little bit of moving to do here to get on that yellow.
A little bit of work here, isn't there? Played my first shot with my break kick.
Thank you, Wispy, for the audio, and Mark, thank you very much. So, what do you think about this this lineup? It's quite tasty.
Yeah, it's a hard one to predict. This one, I think in some of the ones we've had, you could argue there's a bit of favour, but in this one, I think it's a very even kill.
And they've both started fairly well in the league, their first 3 games.
Yeah,
haven't they?
I mean, I think in this game it's going to be a case of who adapts to the tables, because these new cloths are absolutely spanking. Yeah, they're so good, but they're so quick.
Yeah.
I think that's going to catch a couple of shots out.
I think it will for this round. I think with everyone, this will be the first kind of games for a lot of them on the new class. But once you get to play on it and get used to it, it's amazing. So grateful that Jays have clothed them all up and they're looking pristine, as do the balls.
Very one hell of a setup now, isn't it?
Yeah, so we're using the ultimate pool balls for this match, kindly donated for the night by Lynn's. Thank you very much.
She does have some fantastic balls.
She does. She's got a lovely set of balls on it. Not tonight though, because she's got them.
Yeah, I have to say the tables do play really, really well. I think you can have a bit of room for error in the first couple of frames, but after that, if you take to it, it's actually it makes the game a bit easier. You know, the pundits I find take the balls better, particularly the jaws, because there's no sort of dead cloth on the jaws.
No.
You know, if you've got a good cue ball, which you should do in these leagues, in particular the A's, you should be okay and you should enjoy it.
Yeah, I think we shouldn't be hanging around much tonight either, because these boys they like to play fairly. I wouldn't say quick, but rhythmic, I think, is the word I'd use.
Yeah, no, I agree.
A bit like Kieran's dancing.
I mean, just in those pots before this, I've never played with these balls before, but you don't really think it makes a difference until you actually do have a go with them.
No, that's right.
And there certainly is a difference. I think Jakob's going to be okay.
Yes, they are the best balls in the house. Lindsay Schultz.
Keep it clean. It's only 8:10. I think he's okay.
They're very much the biggest balls in the house as well, quite considerably.
That's a good example of that shot alone. Didn't really have to do anything with in terms of power.
But again, the white just took an age to stop.
Yeah.
That takes some use to.
Yeah, unless you're traveling around the full table, you don't really need to do a lot in terms of like deep screw, loads of top, you know, side and sort of centre cube tends to be enough.
Mm.
Obviously, they
That
don't
was
drop in the middle.
I didn't expect Jakob to miss that one. To be honest.
But as much as this is easy for Sai, again, in the first frame on this cloth with these balls, a little mistake can occur if the pace just catches you out.
I think this is Jakob's had a couple of visits, so this is his second visit, I believe.
Just one good long one there, and he's absolutely plumb.
He's controlled that very nice. Looks like he's got used to the table already.
Well, there'll certainly be no excuses for any misses or bad play. The conditions are as good as they can get, really. Balls are pristine. The cloth's been cleaned up prior to this. You know, it's absolutely perfect.
Ooh,
Didn't expect that one, though.
he pumped that one a little bit, didn't he? I'm not sure he had to. Just a nice, delicate little back screw. And Jakob says, "Thank you very much."
Didn't really need to do that, to be fair. I don't think. I think he should
No,
have
it's
screwed it, just left
a
himself
nice.
the black.
He could have almost stunned it,
Yeah.
you know, just stunned it in because the black
Try to play it
wasn't.
the confident way,
Yeah,
which you could argue, but everyone knows on Supreme tables, anything on the far draw, it's a question of whether the pocket can actually take it. You know, you play that on a racing table and they're absolutely fine.
yeah.
But Supreme tables for me, the far draws and into the middle, nah. And I was about to say the brakes can't really be dry, but it is.
No.
I'm glad I waited. Favourite Charlie Wick? No? Favourites? 2-0 down. 1-0 down. 1-4-1.
So there's a whole host of matches in here tonight. Looking across the room, we got Liam Curtis playing Steve Thompson in Open E. Got Justin Field against Kenny Massey. I think that's in Open E as well. Table 8, we've got. Who have we got? I think it's is that Andy Roberts.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Andy Roberts playing Graham Wyatt in Open F. On table 9, we've got Rosie Hood against Georgia Goff in the ladies. Tony Wilkins was playing on table 3, but that's just finished, I believe.
Be interested to know people's scores predictions, to be fair, in the comments. I think even I can't put a prediction on this one.
Who else we got? Aiden. Who's Aiden playing? Aiden Coxhead. It's a
nice little shot there.
So we'll see if we can get a couple of scores if there's any left. Get an update on some scores. Just didn't fall kindly, that little. He had to go into him,
just a
but
little bit unlucky there.
I think he was obviously not expecting that red to land there.
Yeah, definitely. That red comes away, and he was absolutely perfect. It was such a nice angle as well.
It was a nice angle, wasn't it, to then drop on the one in the middle. But...
Tell you what,
not a bad effort. He wouldn't have been on his last ball, but
yeah, I think he was just trying to put it over the middle there. That was very happy where that's actually landed.
I think you'll see some match play now from Sai. Just containing shot there.
Well, he's in full control here. Doesn't really need to do anything fancy. Just wait for the chance.
What do you think of the new balls? You had a quick blast with them.
Yeah, nice.
Just before.
Yeah, no, nice. So there's definitely a difference. I was a bit skeptic beforehand. I didn't really think there'd be much of a difference between these balls and the old balls, but obviously 2 grams heavier, You know, they certainly do play nicer.
I think you can control them better. The impact, I think it's
Reactive.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think that's the word that came to me when I was having a knock, was they felt more reactive. I could be absolutely wrong. Be talking out my arse, but that's how it felt to me anyway.
Yeah, but I think, like I said, the combination of this cloth with those balls is perfect.
Yeah, well, ultimately, this is what the pros have to play on.
Yeah.
Same cloth, same balls. All right, it's a different table, but really, does that make a difference? Pockets are all in the same place.
No. So Mark reckons Jakob's going to edge at 8-6.
Yeah, tough to call. Tough to call.
It'll definitely be close. So just got a result from Open D. Tony Wilkins 6, Ben Croxford 8.
Ben winning what, the last 5 frames there?
Yeah. Yeah,
With a reverse dish along the way.
looks like Tony was 6-3 up and didn't win another frame.
It'd be horrible to take, that would be. Yeah, no problems there for Si. He's taking these really well, to be fair.
Yeah.
For someone that don't practice.
This has been a really nice finish this from Si.
It'd be quite good if he practices.
This will make him feel much better. Much better. We are back level 1-1.
Yeah. Case to be argued, he should have been 2-0 up, but he's not.
Go on the Borg, Simon, says Louis Bland. Hopefully we'll be able to see you in this club soon, Louis.
I think we'll be in for some dishes in this game. I think the first couple of frames definitely a bit tentative, trying to figure out the pace, but I do think we'll be in for some dishes once they both settle.
Oh yeah. Just bedding in period at the moment, isn't it?
Definitely.
I think once you hit,
It certainly won't be in this frame, Bradish. However, the reverse is on.
Yeah, the reverse is on. And he'll do well to get the reverse hit.
Just got to mind his work here a little bit.
He'll do well because
I think Reds will
not
be
an
the one
easy
for me.
layout. They are, yeah. I think Reds are the ball to go for purely for that one at the top there.
Yeah. That'd be your first ball. If you can just get over to where those 2 yellows are of the pocket, for the red into the middle, and nudge that other red into play as well at the same time, then they actually don't.
There is the possibility of playing the long plant on the yellow down.
Yeah. Well, I was about to find out what he's feeling. I have to say, Si's one of those players that I really don't see often make the wrong choice in terms of route. You know, I've never really seen him play himself into trouble.
No, he's
going to do that this frame, but
he's normally got a good map on him, hasn't he?
Yeah, definitely. Frames I played with him, you know, he's always took his time, like he is now, really, figuring out the pattern, and usually it's not the wrong one. He's trying to make something happen there early.
Yeah, I think he was trying to go into that red down the bottom. I think just free up that pocket for the yellow that's near it. Although I'm not sure if it does past that red.
Nice little angle here, though, to make something happen. Just bring this one out. Oh, no.
Flirting with the middle there.
Selling for the loss of turn, potentially. Not quite sure if he's going to go for it. I think it is a loss of turn shot. I think he's actually tried pot, playing off the cushion off the red.
You think?
I'd like to hope so, because if not, it's terrible. I don't attempt at a lot of turn.
I know. I'm more towards it being a terrible loss of turn shot. But Jakob says, thank you, I'll have that loss of turn. And it's just starting to open up.
There. I didn't want to be too brutal too early.
Just starting to open up a bit now this round. You'd have to say where these balls are. The size the favourite.
Yeah. Just trying to gain a bit more control of the table in that shot. I thought for a second it was going for the pot. So that, you're only going to pot yourself into trouble going for it there.
What we'll do through the night is in between frames we'll have a quick look at the current standings after 3 rounds of the Poolcast singles leagues, A through to F, and the ladies.
It's a nice shot. Control that really well. Give
That
himself
works,
an
and
angle
he's got a little angle here
there.
to go into the yellow, which will push that red out as well.
Yeah, definitely.
And give
2
him
for 1 here.
Yeah.
When we've got a whole night free, I think.
Kyle. No.
That's what you told me earlier.
Yeah, no, I did not. Mr. Murray, we are going to stream some D, E, and F league games. It is very much dependent on the days, the evenings that they choose, because obviously I need to fit it around my schedule. That's right, everything works around me. So yeah, there's a lot of games which are always played like early on a Monday, or late afternoon in the week, and it just doesn't suit me with work and family. So once there's some nice matches that we'd like to stream that are at a suitable time, we'll definitely be streaming them.
Austin Powers is in the comments. We'll just join the live. Lewis Austin. Someone who's practiced with regularly on a weekly basis.
Yeah.
Probably one of the most underrated players, sort of in and around, well, unknown and underrated players. He's got such a steady action. Really should be doing more than what he is. Confidence player.
Reason, Sean, not excuses. 2 points deducted for that comment. Now, can he get around that yellow? If he pots the one over there, I don't think he has to. I think he could play this one down here.
It's a good one.
I wasn't on about that one.
Yeah.
I was on about the other one, because then he'd have had a tiny screw back and he'd have had a nice angle to get up there. But
this isn't easy at all.
It's going to have to rein it in, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think just take the red out of that area and just drop the white on the cushion, maybe. Just say we'll go on them.
Yeah, I think there has to be a safety. I mean, if he goes for it, fair play, but then if he gets it, he's going to need some cure.
I'll tell you what, that was a cracking effort. I didn't even think he could do that, but on these tables, you can.
And he was plumb, to be fair, on that red. Goes lovely off
he
the
manipulated white there very well. Oh.
Well, he certainly don't like playing lots of turns tonight, does he?
No.
That's 2 that he's absolutely butchered.
Yeah, and he's not a butcher. He's a fruit and veg guy.
Yeah, don't change the career. Well, actually, no, change the career, because he's been butchering fantastic.
Wow.
I lost the turn shots. You won't be happy with that one, though.
Yes, Charlie, I am. Can you not see them? There must have been a problem with the Wi-Fi. Hopefully you can see them now. We've just, yeah. No, I'm joking. There wasn't a problem with the Wi-Fi.
He's got to figure some out here, though.
Keeping me on my toes, Charlie. Thank you. Too much chatting. Not enough tapping.
I think he's trying to play off the jaws and actually just get in behind the red and almost leave it snookered. I think that's what he's looking at. Yeah.
Oh,
I think too fast. I think it was
wouldn't have happened on the old course. Jakob's forgotten that he's got his ear defenders in because he's just literally shouted at us.
Yeah. I think everyone heard what he said there. Without the mics. Laying off the cushion here. Yeah. I liked it then.
Oh yeah,
Vision there.
it's a nice shot that is. It's all about what he's left after this though. Don't forget they slide. Yeah, they slide.
Very, very slippery.
That was a slider that was.
Yeah, very slippery there. That's all that caught him out.
But I thought I was thinking more. We'll put it to a vote. So we've got Jenks here. He's obviously chuffed as nuts because another uncharacteristic missed there.
Yeah. I was surprised at that one. Doesn't look settled at all.
Yeah, Jenks is happy. The cue's in his case. There's no one getting hurt tonight. Just want to know, would anyone like Jenks to do a bit of commentary for 15, 20 minutes?
Got a route here though. If you can play that yellow off that red. I don't think he's not bothered.
Yeah, nice shot that. It's a nice shot.
This red is potable though. Jakob was showing us that banana shot that he likes in the Poolcast.
Yeah.
Pretty much exactly that shot.
Yeah.
You know, and he likes his shot, so
We need a ref.
yeah, this right slippery.
Tell you what,
an
that
effort!
is great. Great effort. That. I mean, it's a great hit just in general, to be honest, because that was trickier than people think. All right.
Be happy where the cube was.
Linda said for you to have a turn, so but not have a turn. I shouldn't have a turn on the mics. Yeah, don't have a funny.
Stop turning around.
So I'll pass you over for 10-15 minutes to Mr. Jenks.
The goat.
Hello everyone, how you doing?
The absolute goat. What a pleasure it is for you to see everyone.
Oh, thank you kindly.
Not absolute. Think of what you've seen so far, Jenks.
I'll be honest with you, I haven't actually been watching a lot of it. Obviously, just played our doubles game against Jono and Charlie.
So it's gone well.
Which we won 4-1. We actually played well after the first throw. We struggled with the clock first, but once we got the pace of it, it was not really an issue. They made a couple of errors and we mopped them up.
What we were saying in this game, the first couple of frames.
Yeah, I think I've noticed Simon is struggling a little bit with very basic shots.
Yeah.
But I think that happens quite a lot when not that he doesn't trust the table, but it's a new cloth and just everything just seems to be reacting a little bit differently than they normally would.
Oh, definitely.
But there's obviously no excuse for a straight rolling like he had, which he missed by some margin.
But he's taken that frame.
Is that 2-1 now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really should have been 3-0 up.
Yeah. He said that he'd made a finish and missed a silly ball.
Ice skating wellies.
You come out? You coming out? And the ball goes down with nothing potted. So that will be Jakob to play.
Not got a great
Not-
deal to look at,
Not
really,
a
has it?
great deal to go at here. Not too sure he can see that yellow. He can, okay. He's going to play safe, obviously. Good containing shot from Jakob. Could just be one of those frames where we have to wait a few shots before somebody makes a decision.
I think at this stage, I'd be kind of happy letting someone have a pop at red. I'm not really sure how this benefits either of them.
Yeah, I think it's a fight to be yellows.
Yeah. If you get this cube down in this corner. Yeah. Left a little sniff there if he fancies it. Go into the middle there. Tough pot.
Or potentially this little plant into this corner.
Yeah. Not dead set, but he has to make it.
I think that's easier than the chip into the middle.
Yeah.
I think Jakob will take this on, if I'm honest. He likes these sort of shots.
I thought you quite like jabby little shots, James.
I love a little jab.
Yeah, jab of the
Should be a boxer.
Jab of the hut in real life thing.
Good shot from Jakob. Wouldn't be surprised if that's touching ball. I'm looking forward to playing actually a proper match actually in half hour or so against Lee Brown John.
Are you playing your Poolcast as well?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, big.
I do like these class. I mean, I loved them the first time I played on in Yarmouth, or Hemsby, should I say. They're so reactive, very. I mean, we have seen a couple of shots in our doubles where it's so slidey, it's unreal. But that will sort itself out over the next few weeks.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I don't think anybody can complain though. I think we're very lucky to have these conditions. Pretty much at the end
Played a bit of a loose shot there.
It's a good shot.
That's a good shot. Good recovery.
Very good shot there. A little bit of work to do here.
Yeah.
Like you say, if you're not struggling with the pace of the table, then
I think the yellow by the two reds is actually less of a problem than the one that's north of the blue spot in between those other two reds. I think that's the one that's going to catch him out.
He's not made his next shot very easy, is he?
No.
Horrible cueing, especially on a slippy cloth. You put a little bit of side on this unintentionally, it just flies, throws it right off.
How did you play on these cloths earlier?
I've got to be honest with you, I absolutely love it.
Yeah?
Absolutely love it. I've had a couple of goes on these tables now with these cloths, and I think after you've had a few goes, you should be okay. If you don't have a great cube, you're going to struggle. But I think it makes you just refine your cube all that little
Yeah, of course.
because of how slippy and how quick it is.
Yeah.
I think that can only do good for anybody.
Yeah.
Big shots. These big screw shots that you don't have to put your whole body behind, throw your armpit.
Yeah. See,
You don't have
Jakob there, he definitely had to try and go balls deep there, and he obviously did. He was all in.
I also have to say as well, I don't know if you thought this when you played earlier, James. Balls into the jaws. The jaws are much more receiving.
Oh yeah, they'll take it all day long.
Barrels.
You've actually got to cue a shot quite badly for it to rattle.
Definitely.
I mean, we've all seen it on the TV where they're in the bloody cushion 8 inches up.
Yeah. Effectively playing doubles down the rails.
Yeah.
It's pretty insane.
Rob played a treble in our game, and he's missed it. He's missed the treble by a good 10 inches.
Wow.
And it's just slid off the second rail like you wouldn't believe. And
Really?
yeah, it's incredible. And I thought, wow,
I've seen a couple of shots
you
like
really do have to adjust. Doubles didn't seem to be too bad, but the treble, once it's that second cushion, it's just
that. Yeah, you've just got to be
all over the place.
a little bit more accurate. But for me, it's 5 stars for this cloth. I think they're absolutely beautiful.
Oh yeah, that's going to be a foul.
Yeah. So I'll be happy with that as well. Which way are you going here, Jenks?
So if that doesn't drop in the middle, which I don't think it does,
Out.
get it out first shot, and it only needs to be a little. You have to play it. You have to have a touch and feel here with this shot. Don't hammer it. That's it. That's absolutely plumb.
Lovely.
A lot of people sort of play those shots and fucking hammer it, and it ends up going safe.
Well,
All you've got to do is play it with a bit of control.
and the same applies to this next shot. You see so many people that'll overhit this now,
Yeah,
where it really is just dropping it, but playing it
Yeah.
thick. You know, not
Yeah.
just playing it into the pocket, playing it as thick as you can get. You just hold the cue ball as much as you need.
yeah.
I think you can play this
So,
really
so we'll
thick,
go
a little
middle,
bit of
corner,
screen.
middle here.
Yeah. See what I mean?
That's
Play
perfect.
Played that as far as he can off the far draw, and he's absolutely pumped.
I think he'd prefer to play it to get the white in and out,
Yeah.
past the yellow again, rather than. Oh no, he's gone that way.
I'm
Okay.
surprised he's gone this way. I agree with
Yeah.
you there. Because he missed one like this earlier where he's powered it in off the far
Yeah.
draw and it's just
Because now you feel that you've got to power it in, even though you haven't, because the cloth's so reactive. No, that's a great shot.
Yeah.
I was wondering where that flick off the yellow was actually going to end up.
I thought the cue ball was going to run and run and run there. He's okay though. It's no drama for Si really.
Well, I tell you what,
Yeah. There's an example of it.
I thought he'd missed that by an absolute mile.
Well, there's the example of the cloths now. You know,
If
with
that
those
cloth hadn't
cloths
been
on the
changed, he'd have
jaws.
missed that.
Yeah, old tables all day stays out.
He has actually missed that pot by some margin.
Yeah, I'll take that one on the chin. I forgot to put the colours on there. It's because it took about 40 days to get into that frame.
Mark Taylor's watching, Kieran Costello, Paul Anderson. Oh, big dick.
I have to say, breaking on these tables, Jenks.
I actually potted a ball off these for my break earlier.
You
It
know,
was quite-
you know.
in
The
fact,
cloths
I
are
potted
good there.
3, I think.
Yeah, for me, these cloths, you struggle to have a dry break. That's twice he's done that.
And there was a little F off from Jakob there.
I say it like I did in the Mark Lewis game. Once is fine, twice is
Yeah.
not acceptable.
Yeah,
Should know.
you have to say when you go straight in the middle like that, it's classed as a back
Unforgivable.
break.
Yeah, unforgivable.
When you're kicked in off, it's it's a bit unfortunate, but it's got
Reds look tidier, I think.
Eh?
I think Reds look quite tidier.
They do after these first couple of shots, as long as everything goes to plan here, and he doesn't flick the red.
Ooh. Yeah. I think it's fair to say that was a poor first shot there.
Yes, absolutely. Bad boy.
He's red.
Now on.
He's just doing some technical work with the camera, so do expect some movement. He does apologise sincerely, and he's happy to write to anybody that has a complaint. If you just pop any complaint into your nearest bin, I'm sure he'll get to him.
Yes. Any bin. Any bin.
Any bin, round, squares, and even those fancy ones. The ones where you put your foot on it, or even the ones that just open themselves.
Yeah, the little pedal bins.
Yeah.
Yeah, like those. Yeah. Any bin.
Yeah, straight in there. First class bin
In
delivery.
my inbox.
Behave. I mean, look at the action on that, though. They didn't
Yeah.
really put loads into that, but
No.
the way it's just flow.
Still, you would say reds here are favourite.
Do you reckon he was trying to develop that yellow next to the black?
Oh, yeah.
Just don't really know why he hit it so hard if it was.
Again, the harder you ever play a shot, instead of playing it with actually a bit more control, you're either more likely to miss the pot or miss your position with the white.
Definitely.
But we all do it. So that's a turn shot by Simon.
Yellow does go into the middle if he fancies it.
It does. To be honest, I wouldn't be moving anything away from the black at the moment.
Short
Really-
games, really.
Yeah, I really wouldn't have been moving anything away from the black and opening the game up.
I mean, what was his next shot if he did drop it in? I don't really see it. I mean, I suppose he has a double, but left side little tester here.
Charlie Elliott is watching. Any chance we can block her somehow?
You know,
I don't mind Lynn's watching. She's my fucking hero.
Any deals coming up on oven cleaning or synthetic lawns? Well, I can certainly say from my stance, no. Peak season just around the corner, so absolutely no chance.
Yeah. And basically, I don't mind sticking my head in a greasy hole.
Listen, Linz, I can find artificial grass in any colour you want. You just say, so long as you're happy to pay, I'll find it. Teal artificial lawn.
Teal.
100 square metres.
Yes. The biggest pool table in the world.
Oh, definitely. Well, pool table in the middle, so good that you just lose the table looking overhead.
Selling wants some teal lawn balls.
Yeah, yeah. I think, yeah, absolutely. That was flurry. Is that you? Back to the ball, I think he's absolutely okay.
So a little
Screwing
corner
into
here.
the yellow. Yeah,
What a shot that is.
nice little shot there.
That is a beautiful shot. Got to play middle first.
Yeah, just screw back.
For
leave
me, you
yourself a
play
little
middle
high.
first. Oh, no, he's going the other way. And that's why I was play middle first.
Yeah, pains me to say it, but I actually think I agree with you there. I think it was absolutely the right shot. Leave himself a little bit high just so he could just float
Yeah,
that head in.
I hate
Leave
having
yourself
to
nothing
punch
to do the
balls
cue
in along. I mean, it was off the rail comfortably, but I still hate those shots. It's just so easy to miss.
Yeah. Hard shots in general, but on a slippy cloth in particular.
Now,
Paulie's in the stream. Just joined us now.
Nathan Ball, probably number 17 in Oxfordshire. Yeah, well, he's probably 18th in Bicester, to be fair. But he does have a fit wife.
Jesus Christ.
He knows I always break his balls by his missus.
So, where are you going? Are you dropping this in the middle?
He's going in the middle here.
I almost fancy going up and down.
I don't like this shot at all.
I think you're too tender. He knew the pace was going to catch him out.
And he's left Simon absolutely plumb here. Jakob is
Float through off that black if he needs to.
struggling his tits off here.
Yeah, he's got that nice. I wouldn't say it's been an amazing affair by either at the minute. I don't think nobody's playing the better stuff.
No,
They're both getting equal chances.
yeah.
Surprisingly, he's underdone that. Fine still, but
But you say fine. Look at the margin that he nearly missed it by last time.
yeah. Nothing to do with the cue ball there.
So,
They're all right.
4-1 to the Cyborg. Any thoughts on the Sammy Donaldson, Matty Challen money match?
Got a lot of thoughts, to be fair, and most of them scream what an absolute blockbuster of a game we're going to be in for there.
Yes, exactly.
I don't care, the history's the history, and why it's happened is irrelevant.
Yeah.
I think the game itself, I think actually on the first game that I commentated on, I actually called this out in my game that I would choose to see as a money match. Sammy and Matty, two completely different styles.
Yes, absolutely, yeah.
Worldly players in their own.
Yeah. I mean,
Controversy,
Matty generally would take probably 13 nanoseconds on every shot when he's on it, and Sammy takes 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Per shot. I think, yeah. I'm not sure whether that will frustrate Matty or not. I don't believe there should be a shot clock in a money match. That's what he asked for originally, but I think that was maybe just a little dig or a bit of tongue in cheek. In a money match, you should, especially obviously when you're playing with other people's money, you shouldn't be on the shot clock. Take your time. It is what it is in money matches at the end of the day. I mean, even Mark Farnsworth took over 4 minutes on a shot. They were playing for 260 grand, but it's.
I mean, I said it in the Perry Sammy game. When you're playing Sammy, you know what you're signing it for.
Yeah. But did Perry know that?
Well, yeah, I do. And actually,
I don't think Perry's actually played against Sammy enough
but what
to know that, and you could maybe say even Sammy's sort of etiquette around the table actually surprised a few of us, even though we know Sammy doesn't give a fuck about nothing anyway.
What I would say is Perry didn't just have to blame Sammy and Sammy's antics. He also had people in his ear. He also had the whole controversy going through, kind of thing. Yes, Sammy's antics and the way that he plays is the way he plays, and his method is to bog you right down. He doesn't give you
but then you've got to be good enough to shut that out at the same time.
But equally, if it's just that you have to contend with, then I think it's a fair game. But I will say for now, having watched the whole game and commentating on it, it was not all Perry had to deal with that night. And actually, I think anybody, I wouldn't have handled it as well as he did. Definitely, no. I would have definitely said something towards the end.
It surprises me with you, actually. It's usually you're quite a sort of cool and calm character. You don't see much emotion from you.
Well, no, that's why I beat Sammy both times I played him. But that's not to say that what Perry put up with is okay. Even I would have lost my head there. I don't think it was by any stretch of imagination respectful, and I think there's a line that was certainly crossed that night. I think the way you react to Sammy is how you sort of dictate the game. When he started doing his antics against me last time I played him, I thought, well, if you're going to take 2 minutes, I'm going to take 3. Let's see how it affects you. Because me personally, I said it on the stream, I don't actually think his antics suit him at all. I think it almost bogs himself into a bad shot or a bad frame. And Perry was just too far gone. It was just so far.
I mean, what did he go 5-0 down?
Yeah, and brought it back to 5-all.
Yeah.
I think Sammy knew as well. He had to do something. He had to do something. But
it's
Matty, I don't think Matty will crumble at all. I think he'll be okay with him taking his because he knows when he gets to the table, so it's one shot. One visit ball. Regardless of how it looks, Matty will take it out.
Yeah. So he's on red. Sorry, sorry. Back to the
You're so
game, folks.
engrossed in that conversation.
He's what? He's yellows, is he?
Anyway, back to this game. This is why we're here. This is what we're here to watch. I'm sure people have their own opinions, but
I
let's
would-
see how that game
I
plays out
would
between Matt.
1,000,000% be getting rid of those two yellows that are next to each other. Absolutely, 100%.
This yellow comes down. Ready off that red if he wants to open that bag up a little bit. Almost think that's the route. Play middle up to the top, down to the rails. Which way are you going, James?
He's going for a little dislodge here. And it hasn't worked out for him at all.
Would you have played the same shot there?
I felt I'd have got rid of it. First shot with ball in hand.
Yeah. Easy sat here, though. We all see it different.
Yeah.
On the table,
Obviously,
it looks
with ball in hand, you can actually get the white down this end of the table
Yeah.
and pick off these couple of yellows that are down here
Yeah.
of that shot where he can't do that now.
Yeah. Unforced error there. Really.
He's away with that, but Simon's got a chance of moving this now with either red to the middle. I know which one I'll be playing. The one opposite the black first and run into that yellow. Especially with ball in hand, you shouldn't fail with this shot.
Jakob's saying how much he loves the table. He does not think it's slidey in the slightest. He's having a bit of a mare with it. It is very slippy, though, isn't it?
No date or location yet, Callum, for Summer's game. Maybe sort that in the next week or so.
Yeah, and needs to work out what the pay-per-view is as well. Rumour has it it's going to be at least 2,000. I mean, who would miss it, let's be honest.
I don't think anybody will be watching it on the stream. I think everybody will be here.
It's true.
Yeah, it's not sure I saw.
I might even try to get the evening off work. To be fair, I'm going to go straight downstairs into the mirror and ask myself if I have a night.
Do it. Mark Anderson watching and Sean Murray.
Yeah, would have been playing. I'm surprised he actually played it like that. I think I screwed off the yellow.
Now he's going to have to chop this into the middle now. And he's trusting a little bit to look as to how this white's flicking off this black.
He's not really got a choice, and I don't think he can see the plant. Even that's not easy. So he does have a habit. It's going to be in Oxford.
I'll tell you what. I had a feeling he was actually going to. The way he was playing it, he was actually going to screw the middle bag off the black, and it nearly did. Jakob was just asked if that was a foul, and it was a no as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. 27 spectators joining us for a Tuesday evening. Cold, damp Tuesday evening in Bicester.
Any other score updates?
The only one I have is that.
Club's got to take these here, really. He needs this frame to settle into this game. Goes 5-1 down. He's sort of asking.
Yeah, you got to start settling quickly. Justin Field 4, Kenny Massey 10. No, Jakob, I'm not sure.
That wasn't a good shot at all.
No, not at all.
Not enjoying himself on this table this evening, is he?
I think someone's got to hit this as thick as he possibly can into the middle and just drift down for this this 7 ball in the corner.
Yeah.
Andy Roberts 4, Graham White 10.
Played that nice.
Well, that'll do him. Oh, will it?
No, it won't. See, for me, when he first hit that yellow, I thought it was going to be absolutely perfect. But that's just another example of it. It is a very quick table.
Does the 7 ball pot in this corner now?
I think he needs to leave it a touch higher. I'm not sure what he's trying. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure this goes.
I think it does.
It must do.
He doesn't want to kick the yellow up the arse.
What? Used all the pocket there.
He did use all the pocket. He used all of that pocket to full effect.
Which means it's a good shot because I didn't think it actually went otherwise.
He's missed that.
Drift. I think
The
that's
pockets aren't that big.
I think that might have drifted, you know. I'm not too sure. I thought it looked good at first.
That's just awful.
Not mincing your words.
Has he got away with it?
I don't think you can get away with it. It's a simple swerve.
Even Jakob knows that's awful. I don't have to tell him that.
Even if he's not behind, even if he has got away with it, you know, the snooker.
It's a little bend.
You really have it. Well, then saying that, the cloth is very smiley.
Yeah.
It's not as easy as it would be on the previous cloths. I actually think it's just. I don't think you need to swerve as much as this. Oh, he's playing it lovely.
There you go.
Really
Yeah. Yeah, Jakob's struggling like Elliot.
He will be absolutely sick after missing
Yes,
that yellow.
absolutely.
He's had 2 really good chances in that frame.
Yeah, he's missed that by some margin, to be fair, but it is what it is. I mean, once the table's in your head, he's obviously not happy with it.
Right. Summary of the current league table in the A's. So Sammy's obviously top, winning 3 out of 3, followed by James Streety, winning 2 out of 3. And then Jakob Sai and the goat sat next to me, all sort of joint 3rd place, winning 1 out of 3. Lee Brown John, winning 2 out of 3. Yeah.
Well, I'd like to think after tonight, that the Kia Legends will be 1, 2, 3 at the top of that. Because Simon will go top after this, or certainly second.
Wow. Yeah, results for you and Sai tonight definitely put you up there, don't they?
Yeah. I mean, to get top 4 with the quality of the players in this league will be an achievement.
Does that mean his yellows are just a shot? Well, it's open table.
So what did he hit?
The yellow first.
Yeah, what you hit first is what you pop. Yeah, yeah. So you are yellows.
I'm not sure about that. Can someone correct me in the comments there? I thought that meant it was open table.
No. It's the first ball you pop. The first ball you hit and it pops is what you are. 100%. Don't me.
I stand corrected.
Yes, you are a naughty boy.
I've definitely had occasions though where I've been told it's it's just a lost of turn shot, and I've been told that it's still open table.
No.
Just like the one time.
No.
No yellows in play. Well, listen, ref of the year has spoken. In fact, he probably goes far saying ref of the century.
Probably the 17th century. He's that old.
You're a horrible bastard.
Yeah, I am. He deserves it.
Well, I've learnt something tonight.
Right, it is 9 o'clock. I am going to go out for a cigarette before I play Lee. He's on the table over there practicing, so I'll bid you all farewell, folks.
It's been a pleasure.
I'll see you soon.
Never a chore. Good luck in your game, mate. Right, that's Jenks gone. That's Andy currently away at the bar. So you have all of you have the displeasure of me for a couple of minutes. And right now, sunrise in this game certainly one-sided. I mean, it's an absolute must-win frame for Jakob here. He can't really afford to go 6-1 down, 5-1 down. It's tough enough. But 6-1 down is one away from guaranteeing himself the draw, 2 away from guaranteeing himself the win. So all I'm thinking to myself here is win the next 2 frames, have a poke at the 3rd frame as well if you can, and all of a sudden the game's well and truly performed. Almost got to forget the scoreline now to sort of break it down into mini games. Winning 1 of the next 3, 4 of the next 6 if you can.
Can I commentate? Because I can't play.
Little word from Jakob mid-frame, go on then.
I think I'll join the commentary team because I'm capable of playing in the squad.
It tells you a lot of how he's feeling right now, and I think it's just 6-1 is absolutely perfect. Played that really well. He's cued it so sublime. Yeah, 6-1 foul. It's a fast now, really. This could be an absolute hammer in the way it's going. Because not only has it not gone Jakob's way, and you can argue he's probably had a bit of a bad run as well, but it's not gone his way. It's really gone Sai's way. But he's just starting to find his feet. You know, Sai has made mistakes, it's just not been punished for them. So if he starts finding his feet now, he knows he's certainly on for a heavy score here. Yeah, anytime I see a dry break really on these clocks in particular, with how fast they are, it surprises me. You know, I mean, speaking from personal experience in these clocks since they've been changed over, I can't remember a dry break, maybe 1, maybe 2, and quite a few. So it does surprise me. Yeah. I mean, ordinary circumstances, these reds aren't too bad at all. You would usually feel well and truly off. This really has not gone his way tonight, and I just almost expect a mistake at this stage, and it's understandably as well, given what he's had to sort of put up with already, the scoreline and everything else. Sort of almost, every shot just doesn't look very confident at all. I mean, the route's well and truly there. Just hold off this middle now. Red down to the corner, into the middle, float over for the 5 ball up to the top, and you left plum on the black. It's well and truly an easy route. Not sure about just dropping that in. I think he just needs to play that a little bit more confident, just hold the cue ball back a bit further. Probably just give himself a little too much angle the way this table's playing tonight. This could just continue well into no man's land, and sort of he's going to have to change his route in a minute, I think. No, I stand corrected. He's played it absolutely perfect. That shot then looked really that.
That's it. You won it.
Joined by the top dog again.
Back in the house.
Turn of the ant. Well, this will make him feel a little bit better. Taking these well.
Stops the rot.
Stops the rot. I mean, his face don't show it, but he will feel a little bit better. If he can come out of this with a draw, which is what I'd be aiming for this, he'll feel over the wheel.
Yeah, I said at the start I thought it was quite hard to pick a winner, but we can't say that it's been all one-way traffic because it hasn't.
Like I just said, literally 6-2. I just said a minute ago, you know, it definitely has been an equal share of mistakes, just one has punished more than the other.
Yeah, just that final mistake just seemed to come from Jakob in a few of the frames.
He's getting frustrated with himself as well, which really ain't going to help his cause.
Yeah.
They've split better than I thought they were going to initially. I thought it was going to be an absolutely dog-awful rack.
And the frames have been fairly quick, apart from that one frame, which I think probably took about 20 minutes.
Yeah. You're thinking, thanks
Evening,
very much
Anders.
here, though. I mean, look at those yellows. I think these yellows look absolutely delicious.
Yeah.
That's very true, Mark, to be fair.
I'm struggling to see where a mistake could come in this one, to be honest.
No. But it's been a bit of his night, really, unforced mistakes from nowheres. I just said it in the last frame, you kind of just expect
can
at this point.
If he can put down a break dish here,
He'll feel much better.
yeah, definitely.
Just might have a bit more of a skip in his step. You've got to go to the top bag here and work your way down to the
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I think it was more so just trying to figure out
How to get on that yellow by the black. That's the key one for me.
This is flown
And
off.
I think that has gone too far.
Yeah, this won't help his mood. It's absolutely flown off that. But equally, he did play it much thinner than I thought he needed to.
I did say I didn't think I could see where a mistake had come from, but that was, I think he just hit it too thin.
Yeah.
So to what he expected, and
Definitely.
it just flew.
Needed a half full contact, really.
Yeah.
Minimum. And in all fairness, first 2 frames, it's an excuse. After 8 frames, you should know and have a bit of an idea of where you're at.
Yeah. Sometimes though, when the match is going like this, everything just magnifies, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
And
Easy.
the more you try to control the ball, the more, for me anyway, the more it seems to go wrong. Whereas if I just don't think and I'm in auto, then it's fine. So Sai will be relieved that he's come back to the table in this frame.
So that must have been touch and ball there.
It was, yeah.
I think it's a bit strange where he's listed with the cue ball. Personally, I thought he might have just played off the cushion, nestled back onto the yellow. If that was the case, he's just sort of left himself. He's just basically said, "So I could have a go at a draw."
Yeah, could have tapped back into it. Yeah.
This is an interesting shot.
I think he's got away with that.
I mean, if you can see that long yellow, then it's opened it.
He has
well
got
and
away with
truly.
that because if that red had just gone another half roll, he'd have had that yellow to the bottom corner.
Yeah, then he definitely has got away with it.
I mean, I think that yellow in the middle of the park goes into where the black is. I think it just flies past there, but what do you want after that?
I almost fancy playing it in this part, but yeah. I mean, it's not the worst. These yellows still
No,
do
I
draw
think
the-
he was trying to just get.
I
I was
mean, at
trying to
this
get the
stage,
white
I'd-
round there, but not obviously to kick the red out and leave it on. I think he was trying to find a safe place for the white.
34 people joining us on this damp, and I would definitely say cold,
Tuesday
evening in Bicester.
Bonnie Bicester. So just side take these out.
He's going to feel so comfortable and loose almost because of the scoreline. So I wouldn't expect him not to, but equally that can go against you when you are so far ahead. You start just taking things for granted and
Yeah.
making some stupid shots, and then all of a sudden you think to yourself, "What are you doing?" You wind yourself up, and then you end up playing crap.
Before you know it, you're losing.
Yeah, you're 8-6 down and going over the shot.
In between frames, we'll have a look at the B League. It's good effort. Good effort, and has he got fortunate there? I think he can.
Yeah,
He might play lots of turn here, and where's the white go?
that's not going to make him feel any better. It's so harsh, so harsh.
Through the eye of a needle, that.
That does say a story of how his night's gone regularly. I mean, that is harsh as anything.
Yeah, we can confirm that Jakob right now is not a happy man.
Me personally, though, I'm not too sure if I'm playing the cue ball up into that corner anyway. I don't know if he was trying to put the red safe or even put the other red. But I feel it was just important to play the lost return and just leave the cue ball up there somewhere.
And I think it all depends how side gets these two down here, how he sorts these two out down here. If he can get this out and get it away from this pocket down here.
Got to play this hard. I mean, he's got such a second option with that all over the pocket.
Yeah.
Just play it hard, get it up the table, and you're going to be okay. See, that's a really bad shot for me.
And that was my concern. That's why I said he had to.
Easy shot now, play lost of turn, but it shouldn't be in this position. He should be clearing the table.
Yeah. And he's guaranteed to leave something on here.
Yeah. And in Jakob's mood, I think he'd be in every right to have a popper.
He could be left here with a double or a chip into the other corner.
Yeah.
I don't see how Sol can play this loss of turn or not leave him on, which is maybe why he's going up the table to maybe try and come down.
And I think if he's not careful where he leaves this red, he can potentially still leave a skilly. You know, if he leaves Jakob a shot at his other red over where the cushion is on the black side of the table,
he might leave the pocket open.
Yeah, potentially. He's just got to mind his work here a little bit. If he loses this frame, it's definitely because he's just played the wrong shot. You know, for me, I couldn't see a way you could lose the frame just playing that last shot hard and getting the red in the middle or the other half of the table. I just couldn't see a way you could not do that. Tell you what, he's played this so well to leave himself a chance at this skill here.
That's a great shot. I don't think the skill is on myself. I think the yellow is too far. But he's about to prove me wrong.
Oh,
like that.
It's such a great shot. I mean, it's not only to get on that.
How controlled was that?
To get on that shot alone, that perfectly is a hell of a shot. To play it after is even better.
That was a great finish. Great finish. 7-2. And Sai is guaranteed a draw.
I mean, I was he definitely made it harder work, but my God, clearance. It's a highlight reel.
Yeah.
It's a highlight reel, but just don't put the shot before.
So looking very, very quickly at Open B. Aaron's flying at the moment, isn't he? You're up there as well. Unbeaten still. We'll just quickly come back from that a second while we see Sai's break.
As long as I'm ahead of Mark Lewis, I don't care how I finish that league. Never live it down.
Crunch and break that. Yeah, it was a great shot. It was a great shot from Sai. I wasn't sure because didn't have quite the right angle. I didn't
No,
know if he could
you're
hit
right.
it straight and it still follow through.
Which sort of makes that good shot a worldy shot because it
Yeah.
wasn't a dead set. You know, he had to play that
I
absolutely
think if it was like
perfectly.
a millimetre off there, the red wasn't following it. It was gonna just go off to the
Yeah. And
left.
people love that one in the comments as well.
Yeah. So size picked his poison, which is reds.
Floyd might have played that one a bit harder as well because he had the perfect line there just to flick this red out. That is just sort of hampered behind now.
Yeah.
I don't think Jakob's night's going to get any better. I mean, there's still, what, another 5 frames to be played of this?
Nice. He's dug well there.
Yeah, played that well.
Dug well there because he could have been behind that yellow. Well,
Just for a player that don't practice, he's not too bad.
I know he needs to like, I don't know, get a table in his house or something, you know.
Maybe put a new cloth on it. Put a new cloth on it for no reason, I'd say. If you're going to have a table
White's
in your
going
house,
walkies now, and he has got very fortunate there.
yeah, he's plumped playing this off these balls there, develops everything.
I'm not sure that was what he played. I think he was playing to go down the centre of the table,
You know the way that Jakob's night's gone, he's going to absolutely nail this.
and he is just, and
It's
that
absolutely
is,
perfect.
you just know, don't you?
I think Jakob, he's laughing now, but right now he's actually being sick in his head.
He's, yeah.
Tasting his
So
hand
what I
again.
can smell?
Yeah, I think so. I hope so.
And this frame hasn't took long at all.
Either ways, there's no wrong way of going here. You drop it in the middle, just punch off one cushion, or you can take it now and just top it through for the one in the middle. There's really no wrong way, right or wrong way.
I think I'll be taking the middle ones first. He can hold it to.
So I would, let's be controversial.
I would literally drop it in the middle, then drop that one in the top, and have the black in the middle. But like you said, there wasn't a wrong
No,
way.
definitely not.
All you had to do was miss
Either
that
way was
black.
on.
You just had to
Either
miss
way
the
was on.
black.
I just think for the shot preference that I prefer, I just quite enjoyed through with a touch of check side.
And he's
He played it really
flexing
well.
his muscles in now with this. It's almost
Well, now it is purely about
punishing.
making it look
Punishing.
respectable. But again, you know,
And that is the win guaranteed for size 8.
this is something people need to remember. You know, even from the scoreline that's now, I would just be thinking, right, each frame is a point. You know, just take as much as you can from this match.
Yeah.
This is not gone your way. But if you come out 8-6, you're right.
So how do you think the B League is looking them?
Yeah. I mean,
About,
crap,
about,
'cause
how
I'm on
you,
top of the
about,
looking for-
about how you saw it?
Yeah,
At the start?
I mean, Aaron, I'm surprised because he's actually quite crap, but
He's
now
average.
he's had a now
Average
he's had,
Aaron.
yeah, now he's got a table in his house. He's probably, I mean, rumour has it he doesn't sleep no more.
No,
No, genuinely.
sleeps on the table.
Yeah, literally. I mean, I played on his table, and I have to say, it is a perfect setup. Like, if you ask for a practice setup at home, you want his. You know, he's quite literally had an extension purely for it.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah,
Room around it.
it's perfect, isn't it?
You know, and he's got crap artificial grass in the garden to go with it. You know, he needs to change that, but otherwise it's perfect.
Well, this is probably the best break Jakob's done, I think. And he's got a lovely chance here with the Reds. Oh.
I think you're right there, Mark. Should give away the man. Yeah.
Cracking Weatherman as well. Right.
At this point, you're probably just going to let your arm go and just go for it.
Yeah.
And you just know he's going to win every frame of the last slot. And he's going to think to himself, why didn't I do that sooner?
Yeah, I'm up there, Anders, but I'm playing top of the league in this round of fixtures. So
You got Aaron next.
yeah, so that'll
I won't worry.
we'll see where I am after that.
I'm looking forward to playing Aaron.
Right. leaving the trickiest ball till last.
Your wife has dropped you a little hint there in the comments.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's a hint that's been going for a few years, to be honest.
You're done. If you got the room, then
Well, we have just about enough room in the front room, but that would mean nothing else goes in it other than a pool table.
quite a long garden there.
We've got a long garden. We've got enough room to have an extension out the back, yeah. It's
If
whether,
you get the chance, go and have a look. Gives you a good idea of what all the costings would look like. Because tell you what, the setup is
that's
it's
very,
insane, but it is good.
so close. Oh, almost somewhat brilliant out of somewhat
He's summed,
frustrating from Jakob.
has summed up his mood.
He played a great shot to get the white down there, and it just went behind the yellow, and yeah, gut wrenching that. Sire's got on that, lovely.
It does amaze you sometimes, people's preference in shots. He's played just to get down on this shot down the rail, and he's happy with that. I would have all day chosen to just develop it a little bit, put it over the middle pocket. It is interesting how you see different
Exactly.
players, their preferences.
Yeah, see
Which ultimately
me.
is what it is.
Yeah, I've always said shots on the rail. I'd rather just get on it, even if it's a cut down the rail, than a double, because I'm rubbish at double.
Well, to let you in my head, I only really leave a ball on a rail if it is the last ball to the black.
Yeah,
It's just a drop in, you don't have to
where you don't have to. Yeah, the blacks are pretty much a gimme.
I'm always looking for a development shot from the off, unless it's a dead set double.
Yeah, we'll have to go around Aaron's sweetheart and do a bit of research for a few hours. Obviously, just see if there's enough room around the table by playing on it for a few hours.
That extends to everybody, really. I mean, if they're interested in artificial
Oh,
grass,
miss hit there
then
from
go
Si.
around to Aaron's. You'll see why not do it yourself.
Yeah, absolutely.
I so hope he's watching.
Yeah, Sanders does love a double cheeseburger. Nice pop
Nice
from
music.
Jakob. And he's got one on the board.
Joe, I will, after just slating him for the last 5 minutes, I think Aaron, don't know about you, is again another one of those players I think is incredibly underrated. The
Yeah.
temperament probably put up there with some of the best. He's one of the best temperaments, but equally, he's one of those players that just finds the route.
Yeah, I
His cueing is every
think
time
those
the same
that
way.
those that know him won't underestimate him,
Definitely not.
and they won't underrate him either. I certainly don't.
Former finalist in the singles, and as much as we've taken the piss out of him for it, he definitely had that in his hands, and really, for me, deserved to win it that night.
He had a great chance that night, but no, I think as well sometimes like the character of a person might make them feel kind of he's a fun guy and likes to have a laugh and stuff like that, and
Definitely.
he's not always Mr. Serious, and sometimes people might play on that and think that he's not.
Absolutely. I mean, I've played Aaron so many times. He's such a hard player to beat.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Usually because he's just a jammy bastard.
Well, I hope he leaves his jam in a jar at home when he plays me.
He'll bring 2 now. 2 jars full of it.
He'll bring the marmalade. That'll really get me. Lemon curd. I remember that as a kid.
Lemon curd, loads of butter, toast right now.
Oh,
There's not a lot I wouldn't do for that, actually, to be fair. Someone can bring that down. There's 26 of you watching. There's 20 quid in it for you.
that would probably only get him a loaf.
Yeah. Thank Labour government.
I mean, Kerr's probably a fiver a jar. So reds for Jakob. They're all there. It's just can he manoeuvre around the table and get his fourth one on? Nicely done.
Yeah, you know it, Murray. When those cheeks go that shade of red, you know he wants it. And that's Aaron for context.
Anders always wants some as well. You are being a creep, aren't you, Mr. Anderson?
Said you're a shop.
It's a bit straight, that. We might attempt.
Punch this and try to come out. Just try and get it out. I think I'd be alright with that.
So he's not on either of the
he's
two
just
reds
on
at the top.
I think
His,
it's all
his,
he had,
frustra-
all
his
he's got, yeah.
frustrations continue.
I mean, he shouts 3mm. I'll be impressed if it is actually 3mm that he's gone over. That's something like that is. Do you reckon we could stop the game just so I can take a measure on that?
He might have a chip into the top here. Oh, he's played a lovely shot there. Lovely shot.
That's a hell of a shot. Got such a tricky next one though.
Well, yeah. I mean, again, if he's going to be cutting this into the middle, the white will find the gap between the yellow and the black. And can he just come up behind the red and play it?
It's so hard to hold for anything here.
Well, he found the gap lovely,
That
but
goes
it's
in.
just kept rolling.
God, he wants to be sick right now. He wants to be sick right now.
Jakob there saying that if that white had gone in, he would have picked up Jenks and thrown him, let alone his cue.
I would seriously pay a lot of money to see that.
Yeah.
At this stage, you just throw your arm at this. Just hope to pot it.
You've just got to go for the pot and just see what happens. He wasn't too far away.
He would hold him the same thing there.
Wasn't too far away.
He's left
And
the yellows
size,
absolutely.
Sides left. All the yellows. Would you go on? Would you try and get on this yellow on the rail first shot?
Yeah.
Drop that. Punch it through.
He's leaving it high and developing off his next. Wow. Christ. That's
I just think if he'd have topped that, then
yeah.
I think he'd have had a choice of a few shots.
I sort of said it earlier though, once you've got such a lead, you can just take your eye off those easy pots. And you've got to be careful really because you can create yourself into some bad form.
Yeah.
And that's a bit of an example of it. I think he's just taken his eye off it, probably just a little bit too relaxed.
Knows he's gone over the victory line, you know. That's a lovely shot, that. Lovely shot.
He won't mind too much. 8-4. Once you get to 8, it's so easy to switch off.
We're at 8-4. Quick look at C, shall we?
Yeah.
Have a quick look at the C League. And this is tight. There is 12 points separating top from bottom.
Yeah, I mean that's probably the hardest league I'd say.
That is such a tight league.
There's some questions whether, there's a couple of players in there. I mean, I'll be controversial. I don't think Murray's a C player at all. Definitely think he's a
There's
solid B. But
there's a few of them in there that are solid Bs.
yeah, but you're not going to get every league with every player that you're going to say they belong there.
Yeah.
You know? There's a couple in the Bs. So actually, there's a couple in the As that I don't think should be in there, but that makes it for you. I think that makes it interesting.
Yeah.
But you're right. That is a hell of a league to choose.
Hell of a league, and it's going to be tight. And those that think that they should be in the B League, they're going to have to try and earn it.
Win
you
and
know?
get in it.
Yeah,
Simple as that.
exactly.
I'd be happy
and
in the
it's
Cs.
and it's not going to be easy.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get relegated to the Cs.
Yeah, yeah.
Then I'll win some money next season, hopefully.
Ha.
And if not, I'll go down to the Ds.
I'll be the judge of that.
Oh, I've just shown all my cards. And I'm okay with it. If I lose to Sandy 14-1, 14-0 or 13-1, you know what I'm thinking. Queuing up for that B League, C League.
So 8-4. You know, I think if Jakob gets his next two, he'll think he's well, he'll be going home a little bit happier, won't he?
Yeah. I mean, it's a shame that Si's already won, really, because there's a little bit of needle creeping at the end there.
Yeah.
Si obviously saying that he's been put off by Jakob saying stuff on his shot, and that's why he's missed it.
That was stuff on Jakob's shot.
Yeah. Which I think is fair comment. Yeah. Was quite vocal whilst he was down on the shot. So it's a shame he's won it, because I'd like to see a bit of controversy, a bit of needle. We're getting quite used to that on these streams.
Wow.
It's just a shame neither of them smoke.
Yeah. Trying to think if this is the first match that we've done that hasn't had a little interval.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Did the Denmark one? Did that have a little interval?
I don't know if it did, you know.
I'm not sure it did. It just felt long.
Yeah. I mean,
Just
what
felt-
mark is a hard watch for anyone?
Right. What's happening here? What a shot that is.
Yeah. Completely unnecessary, but great shot nevertheless.
No, it was the only way he could get on that because the
Thought he could
angle.
just topped it with
No, it wasn't there. The angle was too much. That was a great shot.
Did I?
And I'll tell you what, if this black does drift past that yellow, it's great clearance.
Must do, surely.
That's a very good clearance. That
Clearance.
is. Great
Very good.
clearance.
Another one for the highlight reel.
Most definitely.
Good in the score sheet.
That's fine. That was a break dish, though.
Start again.
That was a break dish. I think that's the first one of the night, isn't it? That's the. What was that?
He said he had.
What, a break or a reverse?
I think yeah.
Oh, did you? Yeah, you did.
Well, last frame of the evening,
This is it.
and I would like to say straight off that this is a break dish.
Yellow certainly looked favourable.
Tasty.
The yellow 14 up near the black, I'm assuming, would be the final one.
I mean, you won't be happy with his first shot, but
Wow,
it's still alright, I think.
he's-
I think you can cut this one down here. Or in the middle.
Oh yeah, he's
Kindly
gonna-
offering
he's
us
gonna-
some guidance there as well.
he's going to cut that in, but we can double that.
I mean, whilst you've got the numbers there as well, I suppose you're interviewing after with both players' thoughts.
Yeah, I might.
Might be standing between them.
Yeah,
Makes good for the viewer there.
I'll need to ask Jakob to take his defenders out so he doesn't shout at me again now.
Just turn the audio down on this before you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, does anybody know what the Jenks score is over there?
It worked. No, so Jenks and Lee Brown John are going for a twilight match. They started at 9 o'clock. Not sure what the score is down there. But Liam Curtis beat Steve Thompson in Open E 9-5.
So if you are Sai here, if you only come out of this 8-6 from where you were, you just have that little thing at the back of your mind thinking, that should have been heavier.
Being 8-2 up, yeah, lose the score. But then it's one of those, you think, well, Jakob will admit it. He's probably given him 3 or 4 frames tonight.
Oh, definitely. I mean, the first frame for sure.
Yeah, 3 or 4 frames. So I would probably be thinking, do you know what? I kind of was a bit fortunate to be 8-2 up, really, because I shouldn't have been.
Yeah.
It could quite easily have been 5-all at that point.
Yeah.
And then Sai's kind of thrown away a couple since I wouldn't say thrown them away, but he's had opportunities and not taken them.
Just made mistakes. Yeah, definitely. I think you can screw directly up to just drop that in the middle, that last one. Playing it with top though. I mean, I prefer screw it, but each to their own.
That's going behind that red.
Yeah, I couldn't see the line really go playing it with top. I thought it just screwed directly up to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just watch on the replay now. I really don't understand the way he's played that at all. I think he would much prefer to have another go at that, I think. Sure, that weren't a bad effort.
What, the double?
Off the cushion. I thought
Yeah,
that
no.
was quite a good effort.
It wasn't a bad effort, but he was never going to be on the black.
Yeah.
So would you have gone for it knowing that?
Well, I think if
would you have just set it up somewhere?
I think if he'd have got it with the pace he had on the cue, I'm not sure if he'd have found it or not, but it's definitely the way he was trying to play it. If you just needed to make the yellow, you'd have made it much softer.
And this is a
give him
great
a chance.
opportunity for Jakob, like we mentioned mere moments ago, to come away with an 8-6 loss.
Start
Go,
next
well,
month
do
on
you
the
know
cushion.
what? I've not been at the races today, and I've got 6 points from it. So
Yeah, definitely. Start the ones on the cushion, just work your way down. I actually can't see a way that you can get this wrong, really.
yeah, we will be streaming, AJ. We will be streaming matches from all of the leagues. It's just about which games are on at which times. It has to be able to fit in with my very, very busy life.
Played that nice.
But the aim is to stream from many of the leagues, all of the leagues, even the ladies, hopefully.
Linz and Sally would be a tasty one. Have they played already?
It would, but I'd need to get confirmation from both of them they're okay for it to be streamed.
Yeah, well, I mean, now Lindsay's a regular on TV. She'll be all right with it. I'd tune in to watch it for sure. I think it'd be a good little matchup.
No, it'd be a great match. If we can make it happen, we will.
No such thing as can't.
Anyway, AJ, you can only play on Sundays, right?
Oh, what has he done there? What has he done there?
Well, he's left that one down the rail, which he's going to top through and then play the red in the middle.
Strange. Yes, it's fair enough, but it's strange.
Oh, he's played that lovely. I thought he was risking it by.
Yeah.
I thought he was risking it playing it that way, but he's played it very well. And if he can just punch off that side cushion off of this one, he's topping it through.
Oh, God.
Oh, he
That'd have
loves
gone
a
in there.
risk. He loves a risk. And this is 8-6. This is
8-6.
8-6. And wow.
Get away, get away.
So we'll quickly ask if we can have a word with them.
I can give you a description if you want,
Not-
Linz.
Bear with, guys. We're going to see if we can get some words. So we're just going to get the guys here first. We'll start with the victor. Sorry, how did you make of that? How did you? Oh, 1 second.
I'm a bit fucking nervous.
There you go, Lee. It's got a mic. It's got a mic.
Start advertising.
Come get your points. What did you make of that match? It was.
It's a bit weird. I think he kind of put himself off, to be honest.
You
Kind
think?
of not along was going his way, and he's a bit hot-headed at the best of times, to be fair.
You're looking at. Why are you looking at him? Why are you saying it?
Because he thinks I'm a bit lucky when.
So
The trouble is, I get to a lead and forget
You-
about it.
you got to that lead, and
Yeah.
you were given many chances, weren't you?
Yeah,
through it.
It was quite poor.
It was, first 6 you were 5-1 up. I thought that could have been 3-all
Yeah.
very easily.
I
It
don't
was
think
just
he's-
that you had that one extra chance, didn't you? You
I
missed.
think he didn't get used to the table. I played on that table yesterday,
Yeah,
which definitely helps. But
What-
like I said, just give me chance after chance. You've got to take them. And I started
Yeah.
playing all right, to be fair, but
I thought early doors you were used to the cloth.
Yeah,
You got used to the slide. The
but
the tempo on
my table at home's like totally different. It's like Ainsworth match. It's it's a Blackpool table, but it just plays differently to these. It's just where it's when we pop, they slide off the rail.
yeah.
You better touch the side on, but if you keep it simple and the balls and the pop balls, they're quite simple to play on. That's what the good players are good at. It. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So the final score was 8-6. Are you now thinking I missed a chance there to
Not
get
really. I
double
just got to win,
figures?
then I beat Perry.
You had a great start.
Lost to Sam and drew to Street and beat him. If you give me that now, I'd take it all day long.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
absolutely.
Yeah. He put
Fair result, you think, in the end?
Yeah. To be honest, without sounding cocky, if we're playing for money now, I'd have fudged him up when I was 8-2 up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Once you win, it's different. It's like my head goes, not my head
Yeah.
goes, but it's you've kind of won the game. I've got to be up early in the morning, and that's not. To be fair, he played well to get back into it.
No, yeah, he did.
But like I said, if we're playing for money and it was first to 15, I'd have been fudging him up, and his head would have blown off. By then.
Yeah. That's fair.
No, I'm not saying it, mate. Do you understand what I'm
No,
saying?
that's fair enough. Well done on your win.
Thanks.
Go and have a celebratory iron brew,
Mate,
and
I'm mate, yeah.
and good luck for the rest of the season. Mr. Elite 8 Ball TV.
Hello.
Hello.
Do we need to talk about this?
Yes, I'd like to.
Brilliant.
Tough one tonight.
Yeah.
Would you?
Right.
Would you? I'm not smiling. I'm just trying to make him smile. All right. Stop trying to look. You've had enough today on the Facebook, right? Just yeah,
Wind up.
trying to wind people up. So, was it the table?
Mate, I just couldn't get hold of it. I played on this on Saturday as well, and just couldn't get hold of the white.
All right.
And I mean, I literally went 10-1 down on Saturday because I just couldn't play.
Really?
I mean, after that initial 10 frames that I went down, I won a few and came back quite strong. But then I had a turn of bad luck. Then I had a combination shot by accident on the black, my last ball in the black, and then I didn't win a frame on it, which was the turning point of the game. But
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, everything that I hit this evening just slid, couldn't get hold of it.
Yeah, the pace I think caught you out on a number because, like I was saying to Si, I thought that Si looked like he was getting the pace of the table right,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you looked like you were potting better.
Yeah.
You looked like it was just the control and
Yeah.
and getting on the next one.
When-
But would you see that as points gained now from where you were at 8-2 down?
Oh, of course.
Coming back and getting them last four, and I thought that was the best you played all night. Them last four. Bit late to have got
Yeah, of
the
course.
pace of the table by then, but
Exactly.
it's also it just shows that you are still in this league, and it's 6 points. You've only got 4
Yeah.
points less than side tonight.
Yeah.
You're still up there in the mix.
The most,
Think you got a chance at top three?
if we get to practice on these tables, maybe, yeah. Because I mean, before tonight, I got punished by Jamie on Friday night.
Yeah.
But he'd been playing for an hour and a half, and I hadn't
Yeah.
touched my cue since the Tuesday.
Mm.
And so, again,
Yeah.
he's li-
I think, and we were saying on the stream that for this round, it will catch a lot of people out.
I would imagine so.
Yeah. So I think everyone's in the same boat. I think it will take a while. It's just, maybe those that get used to it quicker will end up winning.
Oh, really? Exactly like I've just said. Do you know, it's just frustrating because I don't feel like this evening's been a true representation of my pool at all. Well, maybe the last 4 frames.
I thought you
perhaps.
played well.
But did you know?
I'm going for second.
Cheers, Si. Well done on your win tonight.
Well played.
I like you for Mr. Paul. You're brilliant.
Yeah, definitely.
Cheers, mate.
Legend, isn't it?
It's appreciated. Thank you all for watching. Great match, and see you on the next one. Thank you very much, guys. Cheers, mate. Thank you.